So there's a very common mistake that people make when choosing their career path or the field of job that they go into. Many people first focus on the money part and they don't give enough attention to, do I actually love doing this job? In reality, it should be in the reverse order. You should first focus on what you love doing, and then you figure out a way or ways to monetize that hobby or that thing that you love doing. This is going to help you avoid burnout. It's going to make you enjoy your whole life a lot better, because if you were just simply doing a job up until the age of 65 and working a job 9 to 5, if you're doing this with something that you don't even like doing, you're truly wasting roughly over half of your life. If you're living for only the weekend, then you're only living for 2/7 of your life. So now obviously it's easier said than done with this, but I want to walk through how you can actually pursue what you love doing in a safe manner that won't jeopardize your potential income. Rather than quitting your job or not going into this job at all, keep it. Keep that job if it pays you, the income that you need, because without food and shelter and all this, none of this is going to be possible. So work that amount of time, even if it's a 9 to 5 that you hate, keep that job, but then in the side time, or in the extra time either after that job or before, this is when you need to spend time actually working on your dream job to eventually pursue that as your full-time income and full-time job. If you're wasting all of your time after your job, then you're never going to get anything done. So it's important, and this is, again, easier said than done, but it's better sacrificing however many years with hard work if it means that you can actually live a great life for the next 80 years, as opposed to working a job that you hate your whole life. You can actually get benefit out of it, and it's only going to take, I say only, but it is going to be hard, but it's only going to be like 3 years of actual really intense work until you can potentially replace your job that you hate with that job that you actually enjoy doing. And it's going to be a different story for every single person. It's obviously going to vary with the time that you have to spend on it. It could be less than 3 years, it could be way more, but as long as you're making progress, that's all you need to worry about. Because just simply living with the fact that you hate your job, but it pays you enough to the fact that you don't really mind that, living like that is miserable. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to work as an entrepreneur and start your own business to do this. You could also work for someone else, but as long as you are doing what you love doing, then that's all that really matters. I would personally choose a job that you love doing for $60K a year, as opposed to a job that you hate doing for $100K a year. And this may sound crazy, but think, if you're doing this for your whole life, for roughly, 6 to 8 hours a day, and you hate that job, it doesn't matter how much money you make from it. It does not matter at all. If you love doing a certain job and you get paid a little bit less, or even a lot less, you're still actually living. You're still going to be looking forward to the weekdays. So as long as you can really find a balance with your personal life and your job life, it's completely fine to work a 9 to 5. The whole narrative that it's automatically bad isn't really true. If you're doing what you love doing and you can balance it with, family time or whatever the case is for you, or, the other hobbies that you enjoy doing, if you can balance the two, then it's perfectly fine working a 9 to 5. So now, going into the actual entrepreneurship route, a good way to start this is starting a YouTube channel. This is why I've personally started one, or one of the reasons. Obviously there's so many things that go into it, but just by documenting what I do and things that I learn or things that I take action on, the potential upside is huge. I may not make money at all ever, so there is a potential downside, but I enjoy making videos, I enjoy editing them, all of that. Eventually, if I really make it big with this, then I could also create revenue and make this like a full-time kind of thing. So that's one easy thing, because I think that with other businesses, it's definitely really tough to acquire that capital and to have that risk, YouTube doesn't have that full risk that other businesses do. So this is something that is very low cost. You don't need a ton of materials. You could really just shoot on whatever phone you use. So really you're still doing what you love doing. It's just the added fact that you're documenting it. And this is beneficial in many ways because you're going to improve your public speaking, your overall speaking. You're going to probably have to learn basic graphic design, basic video editing. So you're acquiring all of these different skills just by doing this. And again, it's very accessible to do, all with free software and just by using the phone that you use on the daily. But now aside from YouTube, there are also many other businesses that you can get into. For example, for me, I also love playing basketball and I practice because I love doing it. And the potential upside with this is I could become a professional in that sport. Or even if I don't want to, I could still become like a trainer or a coach or any of these things. So there's so many different paths that you can take. You just need to brainstorm the various ways that you can monetize what you love doing. And there's no excuse for saying that there is no way, because there truly is. That's why the YouTube part is so powerful. As long as you just document it, there's probably people who are interested in what you do. You could write a book about the thing that you're passionate about. You could start some website talking about what you're passionate about. Now remember, it's going to take a lot of work initially to figure out what your biggest passion is, and then furthermore onto that, how to actually monetize it. But if you want help with that, then I got a video right here that you could watch that can actually help you unlock your inner genius with that topic. So check that out if you want, and I'll see you over there. Thank you for watching. I'm out. Be well. Peace.